the TV woman discovered the traitor. Today, I will show and explain to you all the secrets hidden in the new episode 17 of SKIBIDI Toilet Multiverse, which you might not have noticed. This series takes place in a parallel world to the original Daft Punk Boom series, but is created by Dom Studio, showing us another timeline of what would have happened if Drillmen and even Clockmen had appeared, along with their respective titans. In this episode, we will discover the betrayal of the Clockmen and the great discovery by the TV woman, along with many disturbing SKIBIDI toilets. So if you want to uncover all of this and more, stay until the end of the video. If you enjoy this type of content, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe to bring you more content like this. The betrayal of the Clockman has been revealed. In the new episode 17 of SKIBIDI Toilet Multiverse, at the beginning we saw the camera woman reflected in the elevator doors, indicating that she is the POV camera woman of this episode. As the elevator doors opened, she saw a speaker man falling to the ground because he was being attacked by a SKIBIDI toilet. Another cameraman runs in the opposite direction, and there's another cameraman fighting hand to hand against another SKIBIDI. Quickly, the POV camera woman grabs a knife from a counter and stabs it into the head of a SKIBIDI toilet. Then she grabs another SKIBIDI, pushes her fingers into its eyes, and kicking it throws it off the building. She then uses her power to shoot spears that come from behind her head, forcing her to crouch, and is seen killing these two SKIBIDIs by shooting them. However, her fellow cameraman and speaker man are already dead on the ground, and as she turns around, she sees a SKIBIDI throwing a cameraman off the building. So the camera woman rushes to save him, manages to catch him midair, and with her jetpack flies through a building to save this person. They then land where more cameramen are fighting against SKIBIDI toilets. They are now in what appears to be a dock, and there is a kind of giant rocket, but it might actually be a cylindrical shaped metal building. The POV camera woman managed to save the cameraman who had fallen from the building, and at that moment many other cameramen and speakermen fighting against SKIBIDIs can be seen, even firing paralyzing rays. However, behind them a flying SKIBIDI approaches, firing missiles at the cameraman, causing the POV camera woman to jump, fly with her jetpack, and launch herself against this flying SKIBIDI, pushing its head into the blades of its helicopter, causing its own blades to cut the part of its brain in its head, killing it instantly. After this, the camera woman lands back with her companions and wipes off the blood from the SKIBIDI that fell on her face. We see that this kind of giant rocket is actually SKIBIDI base number 3. On the ground, a dead speaker man is seen, as well as toilets, and surely some other cameraman might have fallen in combat. The remaining surviving speaker and cameraman advance towards the SKIBIDI's base, but suddenly a giant black smoke appears, and it's a SKIBIDI that has just teleported. This is a very disturbing SKIBIDI, not like any we've seen before. It has metal torture plates on its head, damaged eyes, and a covered mouth with giant chains and spiked balls that can kill anyone. This SKIBIDI toilet seems unable to see, so when the POV camera woman was about to shoot it with her head cannon, the cameraman she just saved tells her to stop because it seems this SKIBIDI cannot see, and it's best to remain silent so it doesn't attack us. Even a cameraman was covering the mouth of a SKIBIDI toilet so it wouldn't scream and reveal its position. The rest of the speaker and cameraman were walking very slowly so it wouldn't hear them. However, a speaker man accidentally hit a drink can, and the SKIBIDI toilet instantly crushed him. After this, they all started attacking it with paralyzing rays, but this SKIBIDI fought back with these giant metal balls and even destroyed a building near them, causing it to collapse and continue crushing the remaining cameramen. It lunged against all its cameramen to burn them, explode them, and kill them. So the cameraman saved by the camera woman is now helping her escape, indicating that she should tell them that they can escape from this place. They manage to hide inside a building, but suddenly the cameraman is crushed by the SKIBIDI toilet's metal ball. F in the chat for this fallen soldier who simply wanted to return the favor and save the camera woman. After this SKIBIDI aimed its cannons directly at the camera woman, and when it was about to kill her, the speaker titan appeared to save her. He now has an upgraded suit with more metal plates all over his body for protection, more powerful cannons, and sharper blades. The speaker titan has been repaired and improved and has finally returned at the exact moment to save the camera woman, attacking with his powerful sound, but the SKIBIDI toilet fought back with its metal balls. The titan speaker managed to dodge it quite quite well and counter it with its cannons and punches. However, the SKIBIDI toilet also fought back with its cannons. It was an extremely epic battle where both received blows. But at one moment, the Titan speaker managed to cut the chains of the metal balls and burned the face of this SKIBIDI. He shot the blades from his arms and further damaged the SKIBIDI toilet's eyes, pulling it towards him, and continued hitting and using his sound power until he finished killing this disturbing SKIBIDI. After this, he gestured a like to the camera woman for saving her. In the distance, the TV woman was with a cameraman and two speaker men, calling for the camera woman to accompany them into the SKIBIDI's base. She quickly flew there, but they couldn't get through the door as it was completely closed. Even the flying kicks of these individuals didn't work, so the TV woman and the camera woman came up with a better idea, teleporting together inside the base. And that's exactly what they did, only the two of them entered. Inside, there were red lights and an alarm sounding because the Alliance was infiltrating the SKIBIDI's base. The TV woman and camera woman approached the door with a sign above it that said cameras forbidden, but they disregarded it and entered nonetheless. However, they would soon regret it because in this place there were two very disturbing SKIBIDI women toilets that seemed to be taken from a horror movie. It seemed as if they had come out of an asylum, and on the walls there were many scribbles they had drawn, including the names of the speakerman, security cameras, and the TV man crossed out, along with more SKIBIDI toilet drawings. They were playing with action figures of the TV woman, cameraman, and speaker man, dismembering them. This was a very disturbing scene, and in the background behind them was a strange liquid that looked like blood flooding the place. The TV woman and camera woman felt so scared that they preferred to close the door and get out of there. They decided to enter through other doors, where they found another disturbing SKIBIDI who was eating two SKIBIDI toilets almost like a cannibal. When it turned around and approached the camera woman, it was shown that its face resembled the creepypasta character Momo, so they called this one the SKIBIDI Momo. The SKIBIDI lunged towards the camera woman, about to stab her with its pincers, but the TV woman intervened and defended her. She used her power of red light to torture and set it on fire, and the camera woman shot a bullet at the SKIBIDI Momo, but it managed to stop the bullet with its pincers. It started laughing in a very disturbing way at this situation, but suddenly a golden spear pierced its head and killed it. It was the elite clockman who grabbed his spear and came accompanied by the TV man in this strange floating hand that looked like a mouse. The hand greeted the camera woman, and the elite clockman made an okay gesture with his hands. However, remember that the last time we saw these individuals was in episode number 13, where a speaker man and the POV cameraman found a folder with an evil plan called the SKIBIDI Apocalypse, which seemed to reveal that this elite clockman and TV man were traitors collaborating with the SKIBIDI toilets. This led to the elite clockman killing those individuals. Now in episode number 17, they turned to see, and the TV woman just found another folder, the same as the SKIBIDI Apocalypse plan. The TV man and the floating hand were about to attack the TV woman to silence her, but for some strange reason, the elite clockman stopped them. The TV woman was very clever and quickly started scanning these documents with a special power from her screen, then sent them to her TV man colleagues, and the message "File sent" appeared. There was no going back for the elite clockman now, and from now on, all the other TV men would learn about this betrayal of the elite clockman and that TV man. The TV woman just uncovered the real traitor, and this is how this episode ends, becoming the longest in the entire series. We don't know what will happen next, but what we do know is that the TV woman has already warned her colleagues about the betrayal of the elite clockman, TV man, and the SKIBIDI Apocalypse plan. Surely, she will now seek a way to stop this plan, defeat her enemies, and finally put an end to the war of the SKIBIDI toilets. If there was at least one secret in this video that you didn't know about SKIBIDI toilet, I challenge you to like the video right now and subscribe and hit the bell to be one of the first to see all of this. I am Jorge Isaac 115. See you in the next video, friends. Greetings to everyone and goodbye.